Yo, your boy's back. I went to go see my family over the week, and it was really nice. I went to Dragon Con. Dude, I gotta go back next year, man. That shit was so good. Like, I wish I could stay. I wish I could have stayed for like the entirety of the event. It went from Thursday to Monday. Really, Thursday till Tuesday is what I was hearing. Because it's like, it's like everyone's there still. So it's just like the con itself might be over, but it's like the parties definitely wouldn't be. And I would have been there for that, bro. That shit was so good. Oh my goodness. I'm very happy with like the way that my cosplays turned out, but also at the same time, I'm a little sad because I kind of wish I did more. Like, I was very happy with my Black Star cosplay. Um, I'm probably not gonna show you guys any pictures, but if I do, it'll be right here. Boom. Um, that's gonna be really funny if I don't now. But either way, I'm gonna try and do this video while I put together this because yeah, um, I've been into Legos for a minute now, but it's like I think I've gotten like a lot of rose or like flower type Legos because I wanted to like decorate my room with them, but none of them I've kept for myself. Literally none of them. You guys can kind of imagine where I'm going with that, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think overall, like going to cons and stuff, it's kind of been like very healing in a weird way, and it's just like I think it's because I've been like connecting with people, even if it's like just very temporary, like small interaction, small human interaction with people that are to me, I'm like, yo, where were you when I was like in middle school, man? Like, oh my gosh, dude. And it's like, obviously that can be like a byproduct of anime getting more popular and things of that nature. But it's like, I just feel like when I go to these cons, I'm just like, you know what? Let me stop thinking about like how people are perceiving me or like all that mumbo jumbo. Like, let me just go and do something. Let me just go and talk to people. People are just like, I don't know. Everyone's there to just nerd out, right? And I be forgetting that sometimes. So, I also just nerd out. Like when someone recognized, because the thing is, hold on. Yeah, I do have it. Yeah. So I didn't do Black Star from the anime, or like I did, but I did this version of Black Star, right? Not many people know this version of Black Star because not many people have read the manga Soul Eater. They all just watch the anime, so they only know like very early Black Star fits, which is like that's clean, but to me that fit is so overdone. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't hit the same. So I was like, nah, I don't really feel like doing that, and I just think that fits cleaner. I just think that fit is so cold, like bro. It genuinely. Hold on, man. Like I had to. You feel me? I went crazy on this. You see, the hair still dyed a little bit. I genuinely went so hard on that. I was very happy with the results. And I think about that sometimes because I'm like, dang, dude. Like when you put your all into it, I think that was the thing. When I put my all into it, and then someone else was able to recognize like what it was too, I was like, boom, my shit, my shit was fried, bro. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, goat status for sure. I'm definitely not gonna be able to finish this on camera, or it's like I'll finish it probably, but I'm definitely just gonna have to cut to when it's done because I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, what the heck am I looking at? You feel me? Like I'm like, oh shoot. But see, that's just how it is with Legos at first. Like I'll look at the packaging, and I won't really know what I'm doing right away. But either way, though, yeah, man. Let's talk. Let's keep talking about like my trip to Atlanta. I guess. I think like when I was down there, there was some stuff that happened with the family that kind of like put a sour taste in my mouth, or just like kind of messed up the mood a little bit. But overall, I look back at each time I go down there, and I'm just like I feel like each time I do it, I am a little bit. It's a little bit easier for me to do so. Cause like that's the thing. Like I ran away from home very early, and I wasn't really able to like conceptualize that. It's like I didn't really need to do all of that. Like all I did for me to be able to actually like move on, but I did anyways. Like I took the most extreme. I think I'm very bad at subtlety, like, or just like not going to the furthest end of something. Like from doing something, I'm doing it boom, like full, you get what I mean? Like full power type shit. Which is like, I don't think that's inherently a bad thing, but I don't think it's a good thing either, because it's just like, I don't know, like there's a bit of subtlety that's just like lost. There's a bit of, you know, like you don't always have to put 100% of something into it for it to have like, I don't know, yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and scrap that one. Either way, I I'm happy that I went down there. And each time I go down there, I think I kind of like shorten the amount of time in between of which I go down there. And I was talking to I was talking to my best friend Matt about like the idea of moving back down and such. And it's like, truthfully, that conversation, I don't actually enjoy having it, because it's like, to me, it's a very loaded conversation still. Like, even to this day, I'm like, dang, dude, like the idea of coming back is so like overwhelming in a weird way, because it's like, for one, finances, dude. Full stop. Like, yeah, nah. I don't know what I'd be doing financially if I go back down there, because I would not be able to live with my mom again right now. Like, I definitely cannot mentally handle that. But at the same time, I don't think, like we were saying, like we were talking, and we were just like, oh yeah, like if you move back down, we can get a spot together. And I'm like, the idea of that sounds amazing, truthfully, but there are definitely like things that I need to get in place first. Like, I built up some debt, obviously, like taking out like loans for school, financing car, blah blah blah. And it's just like, if I went down there at this very moment, I would be like screwing myself over. So I definitely have to wait a couple of years before I could do so. But I've been saying that, you know what I mean? Like, I've been saying I have to wait a couple of years before I can move back down there. And I wonder if at one point, like at what point does it become me just like making an excuse? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know which point yet, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Cause I think like with each day, I just kind of realize, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm so happy younger me was able to like just like hold on. You know what I mean? Cause like, dude, I think now, like these experiences that I've been able to have as I've gotten older, I've realized, I'm like, this is like the shit that saved me, or like these were the things that I was hoping would be able to happen as I got older. And like, now that they've like kind of happened kind of often, I'm like, dude, I'm so happy I'm still alive, man. Like, it is insane. It's insane. That's all I can say to that. I don't know, man. I'm over getting a little bit emotional and stuff because the music I have playing, y'all can't hear it, but it's the Your Lie in April soundtrack. First time I watched this anime, peak, bro. It still is peak, to be honest with you. Like, I'm rewatching it now and I'm like, yo, this is amazing. Like, this shit is 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh. Like, what? Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, man? Hmm? My brain dead? Oh, okay, okay, I see what I'm saying. But no, man. I guess just like there's so many things that I've been able to experience as I gotten older, and I am very happy I didn't just like rob myself of these experiences for like the temporary grief, sadness that I was feeling. Because like ultimately, all feelings are temporary, even these good ones, right? And I guess it's just something that I've had to come to fully accept. But it can be a little difficult at times. Um, like to see like the other side of it all, if things are just bad. But luckily, I have like pretty good people in my life that makes it so that I know, like, oh yeah, no, like even if things are like shit, they're not the worst thing in the world. I just okay. This one's like a little bit of a side tangent. I just cussed, right? I had classes for the first time today, like, cause obviously I was out of time, so I missed the first week. But I'm like, it's first week of school. They're just going over syllabus in the first chapter. I can catch up on that very easily, which I did, right? But it's like the thing that really threw me off with my one professor, and so just say fuck randomly, or not, like it's not random, but it's like we're in college, so it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, people cuss, right? But to me, what like was like blowing me about it was like really like whoa about all that was because it was just like how forced it seemed. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, are you saying fuck in this instance because you just want to say fuck? Like, oh, or are you saying that to like seem cool? I can't really tell. And I think because I can't tell, I'm assuming instead that you're just forcing it. And if you're just forcing it, it's kind of cringe, bro. So basically, all I said all that to say, I actually find it a little cringe that my professor's cussing. But I think it's also just kind of cringe because I don't really like the idea of people who like overly cuss. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, I'm like, bro, you do not need to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're telling me you can't communicate, you can't calm what you're trying to calm without cussing up a storm. Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Like I know you can, cause I can. Like what? You expect me to believe? Like, yeah, I don't know. That's just me though. Maybe that's just me though. All right. Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm locking in a little bit for this piece. We back because we finished now. Ba boom, ba ba boom. Actually, think they turned out pretty well. Um, but I'm gonna set these up in my room. Um, yeah. Taking like the time to like go and finish that tonight. That was nice. All right, y'all. I got you on the flip.